Alright, hello, hello, hello. The last thing we casted was Emu Slam. What a game that was. This will be something of a test to see how my internet holds up. My ISP hasn't fixed anything. I've been dying of wildfire smoke. So, if it doesn't hold up, I'm gonna need to make sure that I call them as ASAP as possible. I don't know if I can do it 24/7. But, let's see, where are we at? Gabby Siskon are like 21 minutes into her game. Do we start with that while an ad plays? Maybe do. Then the ad will be while we fast forward. There's fire shoot. Oh, actually, baskets and chaos. Go into baskets versus chaos. Let's do that. I love baskets is the Wanians, and chaos to win is the Mongols. And it's on migration. I should have checked the map before I spectated this. But we're doing it. We're doing migration. Ready for migration, chat? And again, apologies on Twitch, the ad will play, but you can go to YouTube and you still chat in the YouTube chat. I should start my bot. Great, alright. Why are we not spectating the game? Jacob, hello Jacob. Oh, someone's spamming the heart button on YouTube. Here we are. Oh, someone's really spamming that heart button. Fly buzzing around my head. Yeah, hello YouTube. Say hi to YouTube. If you're on YouTube, you can say hi back. Boom, here we are. All right, chat. Is everything working too, by the way? I re-added the border around my webcam. And Wannabe Hero YT, hello. And look at that. Your message shows up on the screen. What technology we have today. So, Chaos, as the Red Mongols to the west, can sail all the way around his island. Baskets, as the Blue Lithuanians to the east, cannot sail around his island. And he has his cows, he just didn't find them. Pushing his deer first. Yeah, it's migration. That's what you always see on migration these days. Absolutely huge boom. Everyone on board. Lots of fishing ships. I'll catch up to real time. Everything is working so far as you can tell. Lovely. We'll see if my internet remains working. There's fishing lines for chaos. And baskets is up. Ooh, I need to remember. I need to do a Twitch front page application. So I'm going to try to do it for Rage Forest for the finals. I probably won't get it for the weekend, but if I don't, then I'll do it again for sudden disaster. Because Rage Forest will be starting on Monday. Oh, Twist, you are the most perfect man on this world. Thank you, Makrella. This is why we need the YouTube comments on the stream. Does that show up? I think it does. Yes, it does. Alright, so Hulk versus Hulk action here. Both players just going for Hulks. We had one fire from Chaos, but that's a running away in fear from all of Basket's Hulks. I love Baskets. Basically has baskets full of Hulks. He's chasing everything back. This fly is really annoying me. As all the fishing ships are grabbing the salmon. The T90 approved salmon. I saw T90 was advertising Regicide Rumble. Soon, when is Regicide Rumble? Because, I need to do maps for it, probably. I think T90 was supposed to talk to me about it. Oh yeah, also migration has whales now, so you can have a whale of a time out here fishing for gold. Makes the middle a bit less important and the water more important since you can take gold out here. I guess you do kind of still need the middle for docks in that spot. But if you don't have any of the golds in the middle, and maybe you do have a sliver of coastline, you can still fish. I wish you would age my empire, oh boy. So that's 10-second advantage in uptiming for baskets. Lithuanians, Mongols, interesting migration civs, you'd see them as a flank on a team game, not usually a 1v1 pair of civs. Well, I guess Lithuanians are okay. Same with Mongols, okay. But you don't have a boar, you only have deer, so you don't get much of a Dark Age boost with the Mongols. Anyway, we'll have I Love Baskets prioritizing the relics as the Lithuanians. No surprise there. You'll have one right next to the monastery and another to the north. And then there'll be 1, 2, 3 more to the south. 5th to 9th of August. Alright, as long as it's not during the Rage Forest finals, that's good. Don't know how much I'll stream of that if we're doing Rage Forest, but we'll see. And what was that? A clicked and then canceled demo ship upgrade right there from Baskets? Ooh, Baskets. I saw that. You're thinking about it. So stable. So Baskets, he wants to play Migration as though it were the arena of the sea. Light cav, maybe some spears with monks fighting for relics. How am I doing? I am doing great, aside from the wildfire smoke that has been suffocating me for the past few days. But I can breathe again almost now. And now my bigger concern is this fly. It's flying right in front of my face. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but I can see it. It goes right in front of my eyes. So Clinker Construction there for Chaos, as we'll have a bunch of ropes being thrown over here. Baskets will try to pull back. He is up by 4 vills. Or 4 economy units, lots of fishing ships too. Careening, so Chaos going full water while Baskets expands to the middle. Clutching even, Baskets deciding, I'm not going to fall back, I'll just lose everything in a fight here. No use sailing around if I'm not going to use these ships anyway. I've had an earache for a week. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. I've had a headache for the past few days and a very runny nose and sore throat. The best time of day is actually when I go to the gym, because it's a very air-conditioned place, and I'm guessing they probably have some quality air filters installed. At the very least in the aftermath of COVID, or during COVID, they probably had to do that, so the air inside the gym is actually breathable. I'm definitely worried for the World Cup finals. There may be a 45-minute drive under normal traffic to the east of me, and that is very well in the area that has been affected by the wildfire smoke the past few days. I doubt the air quality will be great, but I'll probably play it. And considering all the host cities, you'd think maybe they could move it somewhere else that isn't downwind of the wildfires, but probably not in the cards. So, more Hulk versus Hulk, the absolutely exciting action of ships boarding each other and eventually sinking each other very, very slowly. Oh, this is something that isn't so slow, though. The fishing ship's going down to Chaos's Hulks. And this Hulk will be roped down, too. And there goes. Another Ville down. All the fishing ships in the dock. Idled, unable to fish. Hulks everywhere, Chaos to win, causing chaos on the water, while not caring at all about the land. The opposite of the old Maesty strategy, which was land and don't care about anything else. And it has paid off for his economy so far, but not in terms of relic control or in overall villager numbers, down by 7 villagers. Making up for some of that with fishing ships. But then Baskets is making up in the opposite direction by grabbing the relics. Got his 4th on the way, no contest for the 5th. And he's booming with another TC, getting that Lithuanian food for every TC. Allow some Golding take there, a few little piggies left in the middle. Some foxes. Monday night? It's not Monday night, it should be Friday night. Is the stream title updated? It should say casting into community games, exclamation mark. Maybe I didn't change the title? There we go. Maybe I hit enter instead of clicking done, and I think that didn't submit the title if it was wrong. Anyway, that's fixed. I'll need to write some type of bot that'll warn me if my title hasn't been updated and I try to go live. some type of OBS plugin. That'd be pretty cool, actually. Should be a fairly simple project. Have I tried using some of the more frontier model? Every model I've used for map scripting has been practically useless. I haven't gone to Fable or any of the stuff from the past month or so, though. When was the last one I tried? Opus, whatever number that was. There's just not training data out there for map scripts. Even the autocomplete is lots and lots of hallucinations, even though that's kind of useful. And that monk will go down to the scout. Even if he does get the relic back. Here's Bodkin for Chaos, as this dock will be torn down by the Hulks. Grappling it with their ropes, another monastery for baskets. He has the buildings go imp, but not the food for it. That's what happens when you don't have the water and don't have your fish. Could maybe try to dock in the back and fish, though. Bit of fish there that Chaos hasn't taken. You need a sneaky dock, though. Would just depend on Chaos not scouting properly. Via Claude Code. So here comes some Warhulks grappling down the dock. More Warhulks come forward from the baskets. They'll try to push this back. And back those ships will sail. Once I can tell AI make 13 Brazil-themed AoE 2 maps for a tournament, and it just does it, that'll be nice. That'll save me time. But until that happens, we've still got some coding to do. Fishing ship down there, and Warhulks attack the dock. And we have this castle here with Mangudai, and Imp for Chaos. So Basket's nowhere close to Imp. Maybe investing so much into the relics that he didn't invest into his food eco. A few scouts do slow down your food eco too. And that'll be a castle drop, but a castle drop into Trebs. And Chaos will just Treb and destroy the castle. Basket's trying to get back on the water, but that progress may once more be stymied by an Imperial Age from Chaos. We get 6 monks on the field, up to Imp. Documentation. The RMS documentation is the best documentation I've ever read. Zetnus has done an amazing job of maintaining it. The language itself is just jank, though. The AI would probably need a way by itself to generate AoE 2 maps in order to understand the RMS documentation properly. Because there's a lot of stuff that doesn't do what it looks like it says it should do. It would need to learn all the stuff like loose grouping when that doesn't work, which is in the guide, but also not entirely clear until you do it a few times when the deer don't spawn. The Treb attacking the castle. The Treb's continuing to attack it. And Imp will be on the way for baskets. Should be easy enough to do that. The problem is maps themselves take a long time to generate. So unless you're going to spawn up many instances of AoE 2 and generate them separately, there really isn't a great way to do it. Which is a bottleneck for everyone writing maps, honestly. because you can't check them that quickly, especially if you look at the ones in DE. Like, if you want to do a 4v4 Arabia, that takes a good 10 seconds to generate. On my computer, which is probably a pretty good computer. Oh, Treb hits the Vill. Oh, that poor villager. Collateral damage from that Treb shot. The castle's down. Basket's now on his back foot. Doc's going down to the Hulks. There's no good proxy. I mean, in order to make the map generation quicker, there probably are projects that have reverse engineered AoE 2 to the point where they could figure out the algorithm. And Gabby, thank you very much for the raid. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome, welcome. Hope you had a great stream. I realized I didn't hear that, but that's an OBS thing. Thank you so much. And all the monks for baskets go down as that TC is destroyed, and Chaos to win will win over baskets. So poor baskets got 5 relics, but then just died. Didn't fight for the water, focused the relics. And from what I've seen on Migration, it is completely different from before the water rebalance. Before, I'd say the land was more important than water. Now, water, by far more important. Chat heard. Chat heard, that's important. Hello, Arbase. Let me see if I can adjust my OBS settings as I'm bathed in the purple light of the red and blue scoreboard. Audio. I still can't hear. It's a weird thing. Whenever I have a Windows update, I need to open OBS and reselect my headphones. Now I hear it. Alright, now I will hear y'all chat. Or I'll hear the raid. Again, thank you, Gabby. Hope you had a wonderful stream. I thought you were offline, though. I don't know if I have anyone to cast. Why is MBL playing Team Game Arena? You know what we can do, chat? We can practice for Rage Forest. I'll cast one Rage Forest game. And then we'll play some community games. How's that sound? He has to play his team game for the league. He's one of those who didn't do it. I should have just said they got to play the second qualifier. Alright, because I've been working on some more overlay stuff. This Rage Forest game, Spectate Blue. Why am I not logged in on the website? Log in with Steam. Sign in. Don't give me a 2FA code. Okay. That's why I didn't spectate the first one. I wasn't logged in for some reason. You never gotten properly Champion Rush until now? Oh boy, Agradar. Even Frank Axman. That doesn't sound like a quick Champion Rush though. Alright, we're just gonna do Rage Forest. And why do I not have a chat? Because it's the wrong overlay. There we go. Now, chat, y'all are on the screen. I need some feedback. Does the chat actually fit on screen in a 4v4? Because I have a sneaking suspicion it might be better if I got rid of the chat box and then the score was just not taking up the entire dang screen. Because Capture Rage's score has a lot of just like dead space that's not score. How do I want to do these colors? Yellow versus green? Can we even see that? How do I do this? Casting red versus cyan. That's probably a good way to do it. Those colors look different enough. So, this will be... Where's my overlay? RF. Lobby. There we go. I even have the... This isn't Rage Forest 6, but the logo will be there. Logo will be there. Maybe transparent Twitch chat. It does have a transparent background, but, like, I can't make the text transparent, because then you can't read it. How much of the game do we really need to see anyway? That's true, that's true. I just, you know, I included the YouTube chat. I'm thinking maybe YouTube, you want to be involved, right? So we can type stuff on YouTube, and it shows up. Anyway, we got some laming going on here. Raven laming. And oh my gosh, look at all the ponds we got. The map has 8 ponds, but they spawned 5, like right here. They're just swimming in pond water. Low HP Scout might be sniped by Slam. Slam, let's see, opposite pocket, but Scout's forward. They're all Vil fighting. Raven's forward. It's the 2P with a big Vil fight. The bears are down. Rares are lamed. This is Aqua Arena. Aqua Arena, pretty much. Rage Forest Cast. Hello. Yes, Rage Forest Cast. We're going to have lots of these over the next couple of weeks because Rage Forest starts on Sunday. I'll need to get my social media going. This is why Twest never was a face streamer. We always had room for chat on stream. Yeah, that's true. Like, I could sacrifice the webcam and the chat. Maybe we got to get, like, super into it and get player cams for all of the players. Think about that. We can fit 8 more webcams on the screen. That'll be good, right? So here's the Champy from Raven. Speaking of Champies. Yeah, that's the thing. I got the YouTube and Twitch chat together, so I don't know if people want to chat across platforms. Maybe they do. I guess it's still kind of awkward, because like, the screen is not really in real time. So Champy down. Vill's poking another Vill. And so Raven is, I don't even know, trying to wall this off, but this is walled behind him. But then, like this pawn's also walled. So I don't know where he walls right now. Here makes sense, and then maybe he just breaks through here and walls here. But if you look at Raven's resources, he has 110 wood. He can't make that many more palisades. He needs a lumber camp. And he's already taken stragglers. He's probably going to do a lumber camp over there. Oh, he's not a lumber camp, it's a settlement. Oh my gosh, the Vills, they can't dance off of the settlement. This one's still on, no, okay, that one wasn't on top of it. Oh my gosh, these Vills are trapped now, but the 2P can garrison, so it's okay, it's okay. Well, an Among Us Lake, which is the Among Us Lake? All the lakes should have similar fish numbers. This one does have, I guess, just 2? That is kind of a small number. I don't know why that is. I had some very specific oyster generation code for the ponds for Amiga Wars 4, but we're not doing the oyster possibility. Alright, another big Vill fight. Danger Noodle. All the Vills. It doesn't have the numbers there. It really wants to keep this wall open, I think. And what is Menunez doing as the pocket? So Menunez was ACCM's first choice. He's not doing anything. He's still in the Dark Age. Slam's still in the Dark Age. We're at 11:30 into the game. Pockets are still in the Dark Age. What is this? Where is the 8-minute scout rush? We'll keep the wall open. We'll have a dock from Raven. I wonder if a dock could lead to a transport ship. Okay, Menunez now with the Muisca. Has a Vill here. I wonder if he turned and fought. Would he kill a Vill? He's going to try to run in quick wall. I can't really do too much about terrain generation. Oh, death counter, death counter. Wait until I tell you you can, actually, if you want to get really crazy with spacing to specific terrain. You can use that to create if statements. And check if terrain generates or not. It's a big Vill fight here, still open. Still open, so Danger Noodle doing what he wants and keeping it open. I need to not to zoom in and out. And behind the wall, more Vill. Oh, here comes the whole village. Here comes the whole village. And he really wants to keep that out. More Vills. So it's now going to be 15 to 5 Vills. There's some wall in there for Menunez. And this is walled. Scorpion is very forward walls. So the walls, aside from Danger Noodle, are very far forward for this team. There's villager action on the other side, too. This is green versus blue. Remember, the Rage Forest lobbies will be pick color, random position, random civ. So this isn't as organized as the Rage Forest team games in the tournament will be. So Vill here wants to fight. Yeah, clumping factor doesn't do it. Yeah, that doesn't. And the Vills here. 2 Vills going down for Raven. Raven's now walled off, and this lumber camp is walled in. Raven has to send a Vill to repair the settlement. Not a lumber camp, a settlement. All the Vills there are weak, too. Now, the 2P can garrison, and correct me if I'm wrong about this, but I don't believe they heal while garrisoned. So we'll have 10 2P villagers, 11 2P Vills, and 12 pole Vills And once Danger Noodle gets to Feudal, his Vills will heal. He doesn't need to get Feudal first. Menunez, send in another Vill. Not done sending the Vills forward. And now, Raven wants to send his village forward too. On the other side, looks like Zack has gone scouts from the pocket and is doing quite a bit of damage to Chrissy Boo now. Chrissy Boo's still in the Dark Age, but we'll have a stable from Scorpion who's up to the Castle Age, and these will be Castle Age Knights. Scorpion, however, is not walled, has another Vill on the way, maybe thinking of walls, needs some quick walls. Scout's heading straight to the pocket. He sees it with the spears. There's one stone gate. Will there be another stone gate? There'll be a house. Needs one more house. Gets the house. Needs HP on the houses. And so far, so good. But still is open down here. He'll need to repeat the feat of the impressive quick walls. That I don't think goes all the way to the edge. So I think those scouts will be through. Definitely through up there. Yeah, there's a hole. But the scout... There's a hole here, right, chat? Yeah, there is. He's building the wall there. The scouts just didn't run through. That was weird. Alright, Menunez is sleeping. There's a defensive castle from Slam as the Wu Pocket. Maybe some fire archers from Slam. Forward workshop from Menunez is the Muisca. We saw this in the Brazilian Dynasty Sebastian versus Yo. We learned that the Muisca, with their unique unit, can counter the fire archers, the Guecha warrior, skirmisher. A bunch of Vills here from Danger Noodle attacking the settlement. Wall him, says Menunez. Wall him, wall him, wall him. Numerfault, hello, hello. Oh, I should add an RF command. Wall him and break the dock. Break the dock? There's a dock there. Isn't really a dock. I guess they're talking about that dock. Oh, he's still Dark Raven. We have 4 players Castle Age, 4 players Dark Age. The flanks have been Vill fighting like crazy now. Finally, we do have Teemo up. A scout and a knight coming forward. There's a Vill. What? The Vill is inside the relic. The Vill is inside the relic. All right, chat. Somebody clip this to me. We'll send it to Nilly. There's a Vill inside of a relic. You had to admin restart Brazilian Dynasty because units were inside of boars. This just happened. I don't think we admin Rage Forest if this happens. We just play it through. Hello, Anthony. Someone, please clip. Please clip. And then we send to Nilly. Alright, gate. Attacked by some spears and some knights. Yeah, the Holy Vill. That Mangonel trying to go for the Vills. We'll go for the Palisade first. There's another Mangonel going for the poor fishing ship. At that point, you leave the fishing ship alive, because it'll bother the idle Vill button, but oh, 3 Vills. Look at those wonderful corpses there. Is that me inside a relic? It does match the costume I made, the blue villager. We did make a calendar of the villager cosplay. That's gonna be auctioned off for a charity. BB's gonna be doing an auction sometime, I think in August? I should ask her if she needs help with anything. There will be a one-of-a-kind 2027 T West calendar. Scorpion just said GG for fun then? I didn't see Scorpion say GG anywhere. Oh, he said GG much earlier?
No.
Must have been much earlier. That was a start chat? Oh, interesting. I'm hearing a no now. No from Scorpion. I didn't see what incurred the wrath of the GG. Oh, Champies! Champies, what do we have here? What do we have here? We have a sneak. We have a siege workshop. We have double barracks. Menunez is in. Slam is being dislodged from his woodline. He says nice in the chat. He's up to the Imperial Age, but the Champies are in. The Temple Guard is there. The Fish Boom is perhaps in danger. Remember, you cannot garrison the docks on Rage Forest. Cannot garrison the docks, so the fish are in a bit of danger, as are the fish traps. Wave, look up. Hello, Tripta. Hello. I don't have stuff in the chat like that. But hello, hello. I'll use your version. You can use your own emotes. You want that calendar for your office at work? Well, you can participate in the auction then. Well, it'll go to charity. Monk takes the relic, the Vil should be taken away for slacking on the job. Oh, the Vil's dead. The relic Vil is dead. Relic Vil is dead. Oh, this poor villager. Not even the relic could protect it from the wrath of scorpions and mangonels. What, charity? Yes, yes. BB's doing a charity stream in August. And she's selling a T-West calendar as part of the auction. Or not, I guess. Is selling the right word? You sell something at an auction, right? I guess maybe that makes... the other word would be you auction something at an auction. But also would be correct, but repetitive. Oh, also, this is TC up to feudal. Raven and Chrissy Boo are still feudal. It's 24 minutes into the game. Red and green. Who's gonna make it first? Chrissy Boo is, so Raven will be the last one up. And the two Champy Civs then. Inca and Tupi. Muisca are also in the game, but Inca and Tupi. Okay, I wonder if there's anything to do with Dark Age Vil fighting with the settlements that makes you stay Dark Age longer. It's reminding you to write it down, yes. Yeah, you can see all the ages present at the same time. Oh yeah, that's true. We have Dark, Feudal, Castle, and Imperial all at once. That's wonderful. Right, let me screenshot that. That's a good tweet. That's a good. I gotta promote social media for Rage Forest. Boom, that'll be a tweet. There. I need ideas for social posts. So if you have them, let me know, because I gotta promote stuff. Except maybe slinging. Yeah, no slinging either. No slinging in Rage Forest. So another TC in the back from a Nunez. Let's see. The Fire Archers will take down this workshop as the Vil palisades it in. Should have asked sooner how much time you got for what? Yeah, the calendar contribution to BB's charity is finished right now. Social media post. Feel free to send me a DM if you want. So here we have another TC from Teemo. And we're getting some GGs then. Alright, I guess Chrissy Boo still feudal. And no one imp. So slam imp despite the Champy raids. This game was pretty crazy. We had a Vil stuck in a relic. How are they hitting the trees? That's the thing. Traction Trebs always felt to me like they're simultaneously very inaccurate, but also still hit targets. What I heard was it sounded like the projectiles themselves are actually larger, so they can hit stuff more easily. I'll need to look into that. But all right, this was I gotta like reading chat and casting a 4v4 is a crazy thing to do. At least Rage Forest, despite the fact it starts from like second one as soon as you get in the game with the Vil fights, is kind of an easier thing to cast because it usually kind of devolves into two sides of the map. You're not really going all over the place. I don't really have a scene for the stats, so chat's just going to be floating there. This is the webcam. But it's beneath the numbers, so we're good. What was that? 30 to 24 KD from a Nunez. Had a nice Champy sneak, but Slam was, I think, a bit too far ahead at that point. Mongols OP. GG. Good morning, Soxy. Hello, hello. So, yeah, the scoreboard says I love baskets and chaos. So how did let me get some feedback then. How did that overlay look in game with the chat? Did it feel like chat was taking up too much space during the game? Because when we get to actual Rage Forest, we'll have to deal with this. Because the other option is it looks like this, and then I move the score down from 160 to 0. And that still takes up a huge part of the screen, but there's no chat. Yeah, the scores take up a ton of space. I mean, we really don't need the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 colors next to them. And since the civs are in like 3 places in the UI, we could probably make do without the civ icons there in the score. I guess maybe people are used to them. The ages are also up here too. Like we can get rid of the ages from the score and just have score. I don't know. It's like capture age displays information redundantly, and it takes up so much of the UI. I can't really line them up horizontally. I do think you want to replicate the look of the in-game score. I don't know if it's cleaner having one team score instead of the same team score for all the players with the slash. I don't know. Split it between the two sides. I think you want one on top of the other so you can very easily see which team is ahead in score. I don't think putting them on separate sides works because of the nature of the score is flipping all the time and having one on top. That's a good idea, but I think like this, they need to be vertically so easy to compare. Remove the info panel on the bottom right. I can probably do that. What was that? Dashboard offset. I can do that if you want. I can do that. The camera there. I mean that was my other UI option. Wait. Let me where are we? Just this is my other UI option. And if I go, let's see, that has to be back. But I go to this scene, is I put the chat under there, and I think it was 119. Like that. And basically the chat is directly under the score. But the problem is, when I'm casting, what it looks like for me then looks like this. And I have this big empty area underneath the score, and that's super distracting to me. And I don't think I can cast with that. So this is the one I kind of want to go with. 0, and that's 160. But, or that's not 160. There we are, that one. But nice on street. Yeah, but super weird when casting, yeah. That's what I'm deciding with. I think I go with how I have it now with the chat there, but am I ever gonna make more pacifist runs? Get caught up on the YouTube comments. Eventually I will. I have a couple ideas, but I need time. Maybe chat where the unit stats are? I mean, I could move the unit stats up. The thing is, like, displaying webcam and chat are both kind of unnecessary, but also both, like, nice to do. So, I don't know. We'll think about it. Anyway, how about we do some community games? Does anyone want to join for a community game? Let's see, maybe we cast one more thing first. There's more Rage Forest being hosted. An Arabia 4v4 with MBL. Oh, should we cast MBL doing his team games? Let's do it. Let's cast MBL. Getting ready for the league. Oh, this will be perfect. See, I don't need my RF logo. I have a league logo. That needs to go by the minimap. Just bounce on the overlay and leave. I could do that, but I feel like it's hard to read then. I can crop the cam. The problem is it's vertical space more than horizontal space that I need. I could maybe make the chat like horizontally smaller and put it to the right of the camera. But all right. So MBL right here, he is the Bohemians on the flank. And this is, he needs to do his ranked games that he should have done earlier. Wait, is Siesta the Siesta as in he's hosting the league Siesta, or is this just another Siesta? Our race will play? Okay, yeah, we'll cast MBL. You can admin him, and then we'll play. Okay, that's a different Siesta. Alright. Alright, I'm just gonna do an ad now during the Dark Age so we get it out of the way. Sorry, I should have done that between the games when we were talking about the overlay. My bad. The Argali, a deer replacement, pushed in by MBL. So this is the Deer Arabia, not the Chicken Arabia, and MBL's map is about as beautiful as you could hope for with the gold in the back. But the civs being Bohemian Flank and Maya Pocket, he does not want to go archers because the Maya Pocket can't go scouts. He wants to do the scouts so that Eagle over here can, instead of going for eagles, go for archers. Big question now if you're the pocket, where do you make the ranges? Personally, I like sending a Vil forward to make the ranges by my flank. But that can be hard to coordinate too, especially if you're not in voice chat. So I guess it doesn't really matter whether or not MBL wins these games, so much as he plays the games, but this is a fairly high-level team game. Everyone on the other team is 2k+, the highest around 2k3 being Siesta. Elos are here next to the score. Wait, that's something we can maybe change. That's a setting. There's a show Elos thing. Show Elo. Oh, yes, we can take the Elo out of the score. That'll make it shorter. We will do that when casting Rage Forest. For the random ranked game, I guess we can have it. Because it's useful, but for Rage Forest, we won't need that. Oh, wait, capture Rage cards because the game is paused.
Yes.
What is the 5-game requirement to play in the league? They had to have 5 games on the team game rater. Letter. GG player 5 has to go. MBL's team is victorious. The game length is 4 minutes, 16 seconds. Arbase, do the 5 games have to be at least 5 minutes to count? Or does this count as a game for MBL? I'm sure he's happy to get that out of the way. Yeah, 5 games in 20 minutes. Now, Daniela, hello, Daniela. So, I mean, if it's only 4 minutes, 16 seconds, do you actually get Elo from it? I think you do. I mean, maybe the other team gets penalized, they resign too early? GG, the old rules were re before 4 minutes, so it counts. That's true. Soxy knows the old rules of re before 4 minutes. You would call your own player restart. Man, those were the days. Those really were the days. So hello, Danny. Hope you're having a lovely time in Canada, but I hope you're probably dealing with the wildfires like I am. So MBL right now, the dashboard says he's in an arena team game, but it doesn't show up. If I spectate this, do I find MBL? Oh, I do find MBL. He queued right away for another team game. He's getting his 5 games in. We'll actually cast a game of MBL, and then we'll do some community games. Also, how's my internet been holding up? I see 0 dropped frames so far. I'm hoping it stays that way. Because the last thing I need is fast forwarding to catch up through a game of Rage Forest. When we're 3 hours in, my internet drops. Yeah, how is my internet? That's the thing I need to keep an eye on. It's good so far. So far, so good. And Taze World, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. Oh, Danny, also recently I took the VRAM slider in Capture Age and I put it all the way to the right again. And I haven't had any crash issues. So I know that they had made some patches to address their VRAM memory leaks. And maybe it's working. Only positive vibes. Hello, hello, hello. So for Rage Force, the hope's going to be that we hit the next follower goal, which is the power of 2, 16,384. We're at 16,008 right now. It was crashed 2 days ago. Oh no. Throw enough VRAM at it. Dux has a 5090 with 32 gigabytes of VRAM, and he still had problems with it. Crash with at the minimum, restarting every game. That's the Capture Rage experience. I still restart every game. Oh, the team, he did a community game with trees that regrew. Nice. All right, let me get some player colors set up. Oh, Theoden. I'll put Kairos there, so it's cyan versus red on the score. All right, so MBL's team to the southwest. We'll have Falcon 21 as a Dravidian flank, MBL as a Korean pocket, Theoden as the Malian pocket, and then JR Fear as the Pole flank. I see the right of the Rohirrim today. And Kairos there as the Red Bulgarians. Gosho here as the Yellow Celts.
Follow.
Astronomical as the Purple Mongols. And finally, Last Man Till Idle as the Orange Hindustanis. And Ragumi, thank you so much for the sub. Am I going to hear that alert? Did the alert play and I just missed it? I don't know. Was there an alert? Or wait, did I accidentally turn my alerts off? No, I have alerts. The overlays being weird? That might be Stream Elements having alert issues. Oh, wait. I know what happened. I know what I did. I'm on the wrong scene. There we go. Fixed it. Theoden, after your first castle, give me all stone in late game. Doesn't want Gebeto warriors from Theoden. Wants Korean war wagons and towers. $32 megabyte was reasonable VRAM in 2000. On your own stone, that's true. He's Korean, so you should mime it fast. You want boom or aggressive play? Ooh, what's MBL gonna want here? He could go castle drop with the war wagons. MBL's on a tight schedule. I can make siege Ellie if you castle drop. As the Dravidians, they have siege Ellie and not Rams. I think they do. That menu takes a while to load. Siege Ellie, yes.
Hey.
Another house for Falcon. Let's maybe just take a look at MBL's Dark Age. How does MBL do an arena Dark Age in a team game these days with the Koreans? This is something I did back when I first started playing AoE 2. If you ever see Casey Arian, he has a great YouTube channel. He doesn't really upload anymore, but he casted arena games. And when Masters of Arena 3 rolled around, he uploaded a replay pack to AOC Zone with pretty much every high-level arena game that had been played for a few months. And I watched pretty much all of them. And I watched the build orders. I saw a lot of Jon Slow, back then Jon Snow, who still would do the old school send the Vil to build a house and then lure the boar with the house builder build. See, MBL has his stone set to W for Wombo. But yeah, that's how people did things initially. I think the initial thought was you researched Loom while the Vil was building the house. As this fly keeps buzzing around. But yeah, that's how, like, in the early 2000s, that's what I learned by reading Chris's book. You sent the Vil to build the house on the way to the boar, did Loom while doing it, and then you pulled it back. Soxies didn't enjoy it, right? Yep. Right at the start. Not right at the start, but you do your 6 on sheep, 3 or 4 on wood, then go lure the boar. Do your mill, 2 on berries, do the other boar. Someone translate for me, please. Someone tell me what that says. Does Capture Rage have AI translate now? Is that what the in-game tutorial does? We'll have to play the Art of War and check. I haven't played that in a while. I know the Art of War is still the old 22 pop scouts build. Oh my god, this fly is so annoying. Yeah. I don't even know what to do about this fly. Ah. My eyes are so, like... I don't know if you can tell on the camera. My eyes are so, like, dry and bloodshot from all the smoke. Seeing is a challenge. So what's MBL gonna do here? He's doing one farm, taking in the sheep. Pretty standard. 6 on berries. Ooh. Why does he have 6 on berries? Is this something you'd ever see in 1v1 arena these days? 6 on berries. Not that I recall. That's interesting. Very interesting. The Aftermath arena build? Has he done the math on this? That's what he came up with afterwards. So 7 on wood, 2 lumber camps, 2 on gold. He's up on 25 pop. Yeah, no real eco bonus for the Koreans, so I guess 25's fine. Feels kind of slow these days for a boom on arena, but make do with the civs you have. They should run out right when you hit castle. Alright. So you have to, I guess, move them to a TC right away. I always do 4 on the berries, and I find that gives me a nice transition with farms. If I do farms with 2 of them once I get my TCs going. Maybe it's greedy if you want to wait for heavy plow, but you're probably not going to do an early heavy plow these days since it applies to the farms retroactively now. Less advantage from rushing heavy plow. And also you get... since food is more expensive, that's what I would do sometimes. I'd buy a round of food, and I'd be able to afford heavy plow and sneak it in. But I don't think you can really do that viably anymore. So scout fight in the middle. Gray versus purple. Gray's gonna win that easily. Purple doesn't have HP. Purple will try to run. Maybe run to the foxes. No, not gonna get away. Falcon. Speedy scout. Chases down the Mongol scout. And that's the Mongol scout that would have extra HP for the light cav, so good to get it down early. Theoden on stone. The last player to go up. We might not see the Ride of the Rohirrim. We might see a castle drop into Obuki. Or actually, no, never mind. Castle drop into... got that civ confused with the flank. Castle drop into Gebetto warriors. Ooh. Against the Celts, Gebettos could be pretty nice, actually. You micro them properly, and they do melee damage, so if you don't die to mangonels, you destroy the mangonels. Should counter all the infantry. Actually, I wouldn't mind that castle drop in the other pocket. That could be a nice strat. And what do we have here? A market now for Theoden. And scout for Falcon. Ooh, gets inside 2 HP. He's gonna be whacked by the last man till I die scout. Theoden will keep scouting around. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 relics now instead of 8. Interesting. That's one of them. Yeah, they're all relics. Is not a non-relic white dot on arena. I guess they do fight, slightly favor the opposite team, the team opposite MBL. Ville's chopping trees. Ville's in the lumber camp chopping the wood line here. One of the things Arena does now is it has these bushes, and it makes a transition from the terrain to the forest using the bushes. And then there are also the annoying hills in the wood line. But it gives a bit of mixing there. I guess the idea is it's easier to right-click the bushes than it is the trees when you want to assign your vills manually, but I've never actually seen that. Everyone uses identical pine trees anyway. So, 2 more TCs from MBL, Falcon, Last Man Till I Die. 1 more from Astronomical. And then 2 more from the Gacho, as we have a castle drop now. Alright, Fort Castle, gotta be wary of the wolves. Lots of wolves woven into this version of Arena. Is this just a random 4v4 game? This is a 4v4 game that MBL has to play because he needs to have at least 5 games played in order to participate in the league. And he didn't have 5 ranked games played recently. Oh, Majestic. How are you doing, Majestic? Are you gonna be in Hamburg, Majestic? But hello, hello. You ran a 10K last weekend. Oh, lovely. I'm proud of you. Trying to come to Germany just depends on the family holiday schedule. See, Majestic, you just need to double dip. You need to find a 10K in Hamburg the weekend of the Garrison, and then you combine your running with your traveling. Then you do put those together, and you also have more time for family. Even better is if you convince your family to run 10Ks too. Then you can run double the 10Ks. These are the tips you pick up when you're an experienced runner. Yeah, chess, not checkers. Pick a hotel not too close to the venue. Pick a hotel. Well, what's the Garrison? It's 5 days, right? Pick a hotel exactly 1 kilometer per day. Then do a nice little jog there and back every day. You'll do 10K. So the gate will be down. JR Fear will break through. And get to the market. So far, Kairos, defensive Krepos, lots of walling. And 3TC booming. Now the question for Kairos is, can they stall out until Imp, or will they have to push this back in the Castle Age? Poles, yeah, I don't really think they're the best fast Imp Civ, but they have the Folvarki, so that probably is a good bonus for them. Xing there from Theoden, as Theoden is now doubling down on the pressure with the Gebeto Warriors. I usually don't like that when you let the pocket free boom while you're doubling the flank. I think you do need to force investment from the pocket, but it is tricky if you go for 1 castle drop and you don't get in. So petards, it'll be a petard bust for the Gebeto Warriors. And if there were any siege here, this could be devastating for Kairos, but I think Kairos just needs 1 Krepos, maybe? As I say that, they make a farm, but I think they'd be fine. I don't think the Gebetos have much room to run around. They have the 3 TCs pretty much protecting each other. I'd be surprised if he didn't hurt after Red Bull. I had a really good walk in the airport in Brazil when my flight was delayed by 6 hours. I saw Lewis off to his flight and then just walked laps around the terminal trying to stay awake at midnight. So some quick walls here from Kairos as the Krepos goes up. The Gebetos will run in, but as I said, they might struggle to find an area where they can do damage. Gold can still be mined from Kairos. And yeah, 8 Gebetos are in, but what will they do as long as the vills are garrisoned properly? Well, a few farms could be destroyed. I guess that's true. They do melee damage, so they take out buildings quickly. But it will be Imperial Age for JR Fear. Behind this, though, it's but a single TC for Theoden. And the threat of the Kelp boom looming over this game scares me. MBL gonna grab some relics. Oh, his teammate's giving him the relic. What a polite teammate. Falcon says, I'm playing with MBL. I'll give him with relics. MBL says, please me. TY. Oh man, he wants the stone from one teammate, the relic from another teammate. He just misses the days where he would lame boar, so he's laming his teammates using the chat. Like, there's a castle from Astronomical, the Mongols player. Mongols player going for a 4 TC boom. Mangudai are very slow. But yeah, you don't really have many options against Koreans. War Wagons don't count as siege, so Mangudai don't get an attack bonus against them. War Wagons are actually one of the better units against Mangudai. You go Siege Onager, Koreans go Bombard Tower or Keep. So it's tricky. You might need some Ferrari Rams at some point. And now Scorpions will take out Big Gebetos. is the teammate that asks for everything, asks res, booms, does nothing, and then in imp steamrolls with army. And then is like, my teammates from pad, I won the game on my own. See, if you're good, you realize your teammates actually did a good job by not dying. And then you say thank you to your teammates. So here come the Gebetto going for the kelp pocket, but the kelp pocket has walled up. He's got houses everywhere. He's building as many walls as they can construct in a short time. And it could be interesting if they instead went for the Mongols, but again, there's a castle there. Castle's up against the walls, forward TC. Denying a TC would be sick. Well, I don't think the Gebettos will find that. Start attacking houses as the Scorpion comes forward now for Gacho. Tries to hit the Gebettos. Be a castle up for Gacho. The workshop going up behind the house. And castle for MBL. MBL, he did go up to the 5th TC. Not up to Imp just yet, but should be clicking up fairly soon. His res are almost there, needs a bit more food. Scout there hitting them. How's the castle not hit the scout? That scout is just outside the range of the castle. That's toe behind the line. That'll count as a 3. So, oh yeah, Arbase is here. Arbase. You'll know Arbase loves the Celts. He's seeing a Celt player boom. And, well, we might see some more booms, as in Siege attacking Gebetto warriors. There's one attack round that connects. Scorpion gets some damage in 2. Another Mangonel gets a shot on the Gebettos. Lovely. Absolutely lovely. Theoden, we'll try to out-micro the Mangonels. If you're paying attention to your Gebettos, you can. Any small laps, any whispers from Wormtongue in your ear, and the Mangonels will land a shot. So, meanwhile, the Trebs are popping. Trebs for JR Fear, pushing in, and this is what I did fear for Kairos, not being imp fast enough. Now needs a way to fight all of the Obuki, and that way will attempt to be a Konix. As they are killed, they'll stand back up. I think the Konix should ultimately win that fight. Maybe not if more Gebettos come in, and Red is struggling here. On the other side, some Elephant Archers, MBL going full war wagons with castles. Is that the option when the Hindustanis already have skirms out against the Elephant Archers? Feels like they're doubling up a bit on the Cav Archers. Should the Obuki clap Konix? I have no idea. I mean, with Gebettos behind, I guess anything should. And... oh, Lefa Meister! Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome in to the lovely watching MBL qualify for the league community. As MBL's just been booming this whole game. Killed 1 purple unit and is amassing war wagons. 10 of them right now. Gray dying? Oh well, he needs to fight the Mongols. He'll need to fight the Mongols. You need to fight Hindustani plus Mongols. That's a tough late game combo. There's MBL's KD. 5-3 actually. He has the most kill. Oh wait, no, that's TC's the castle. Over here, 2-1. Okay, I was gonna say that's weird. 2-1. So I saw KD and I read the column where my mouse was, not where the KD was. Does the Obuk armor affect dismounted Konix? It does disarmor them, yes. But it does not take removed armor from the mounted Comic and continue having it removed from the dismounted one. Although you're right, if you remove the armor from the guy when he's on the horse, he shouldn't have it when he's on the ground either. Yeah, I should file a bug report about that one. Yeah, exactly. They are a new unit. Gebetto's defending the Trebs. I mean, Kairos could be defeated here. Kairos is looking rough. The current team game version of Arena gives you a ton of room in the back of your base where you can fall back and retreat. And Kairos needs to advantage as much of that as he can. This may be a struggle for the Celts to get there in time. More workshops forward. The Celt players on the way. Several mangonels. Chase the mangonel. Cannon gets a scorpion. Cannon goes down. Mangonel lands a shot. Tries to land a shot in the OBP as well. Meanwhile, down here, it's a lot of elephant archers fighting skirms, but the elephant archer should have the numbers. Oh, dang. Falcon has a ton of skirms. Kairos' team is in the lead. A lot of that's due to the Gacho, the Celt players' boom. MBL starting to amass keeps. Barracks, they'll be probably going Fire Lancer, Keep, Cannon, and War Wagon. He has the wonderful elite War Wagons. They're golden roos on them. Or are the Woadies? No Woad so far. Halbs and Scorpions from the Celt player. And MBL is there. MBL is there with War Wagons to stop the Halb surge from the Celt pocket. And because MBL is here, there'll be nothing to stop the Trebs. Burst J. Odie, thank you. Or Burst Joe. Maybe it's a Joe. Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome in. The Dravidians got to elephant archers. I do have some nightmares of Bengali elephant archers underneath 3 castles, 2 TCs, and not dying. And Kairos is saying, I'm dead. There's nothing I can do. I'll call the GG. Now, the rest of the team might be thinking we want to keep playing and win. Now, Kairos is saying, nope. See, Falcon's slightly pushed by the skirms, but not pushed all that much. Yeah, props to the players in MBL's team. MBL had the right positioning with the War Wagons. Oh, they have flags on them. It makes them look garrisoned almost. Do the Koreans have a garrison flag? Are those flags similar? Not really. Alright, Celts will be killed by the War Wagon, those pikemen. And Scorpions, I guess, they both have 8 Pierce armor, Scorpions and War Wagons. War Wagons, not as much attack, but also significantly more HP. Although the Celt ones do have 84 HP. Here comes some Gabetta warriors. They, with melee attack, will destroy the Scorpions. And Gacho has to pull back. So Kairos is all but defeated. Effectively defeated. They've resigned. It was with the unique unit update they were given the flag for the golden elite War Wagon skin. Now he's pushing into the War Wagons. Everything here has to get back. And the Trebs are besieging the castle as the Gacho tries to repair. And this team, despite losing a player, is holding on. Only a matter of time before they overwhelm the numbers. As I guess maybe the bad thing for J-Fear is he hasn't really boomed all that much behind this. 37 minutes, maybe time to add TCs, but he's doing it right now. Gonna get that Vil count up from 60 to around 120. Also, I realized in the overlay what the numbers mean. Top is villagers, bottom is military, and top right is idle Vils. So we got 2 idle Vils, 4 idle Vils. I think it explains it somewhere. It just says required buildings and resources that don't display here. Actually, in the team game UI I'm seeing. But down goes the castles. MBL, you are terrible pocket, sorry to say. Oh, the salt from Falcon. Look at that. MBL, he's got 23 elite War Wagons. The Mangadai are there. Let's see, I got one more ad snooze I'll try to use for this game. Gabetta Theoden. As Astronomical keeps going forward, actually, Falcon. 99 Vils, and they're fleeing. They gotta run. They're in one big line. The Mangadai are gonna kill a lot of Vils here. Mangadai are gonna kill lots of Vils. Okay, there's around 15, 20 Vil deaths. I don't think the rest make it out. I think they need MBL to help cover their escape. I think all the Vils are dead. The War Wagons are going down. There are, what here, elite Gulams. Falcon is laughing. MBL sending 1k food to Falcon. Orange is saying use. Does MBL... Alright, does MBL need to win these games? That's the question. Does he need to win? Because Kairos has resigned, but this team still has a lead. I mean, maybe Kairos needed to hold on a bit more. Should have slung his resource. That's the thing. Before you resign, always sling your resources. Or before you defeat him. Because he still has all these farms here. And Gacho could go reclaim those farms. Doesn't say anything about winning. Alright, just has to play the games. I guess has to put in a good faith effort to play the games. Blue Go TC red base. Oh, well, got yellow TC in there. So, Falcon, 1792 ELO. The audacity to say MBL is not up to his standards of pocket play on Arena. Treb's going down to the Fire Lancers. Here are the Fire Lancers. And now Koreans, Dravidians, Koreans, Hindustanis. I would think Koreans do win that, but Shiitake Henkineers are kind of scary. Koreans have to rely on keeps, and that's all the stone MBL asked for earlier. As, oh, what is this? What is this? A ram push. We have the Ferrari Rams. Oh, look, we got Ferrari Rams, then we also got Furor Celtica Rams. Speed and HP. Different civs. They need to be combined. We need a shared civ siege mod with torsion engines too. So MBL getting raided now. He's going to lose some vittles. Mangudai doing what they can to get the kills on that wood line. Mangudai also getting split up. TCs provide no safe haven as the Rams are there to destroy them. MBL might suddenly lose all of his TCs. And a bunch of vills. Let's go look at Astronomical's Vill KD. Eco KD, 80 to 10. He's killed 80 vills. Kairos lost 64. Falcon lost 112. These are some lopsided Vill KDs. Oh man, I love Arena when we get a good game. MBL suffering here. He chopped out, so the Mangudai are not trapped. Fire Lancer is chasing down the Rams. Maybe the Mangudai could keep the Rams safe. The Rams are so speedy, the Fire Lancers are struggling to catch them. Yeah, if Gray, that's true. Gray could now rebuild and become MBL's pocket. I'm saying go. Let's see, Purple will need a lot of Rams to deal with those towers. But Theoden here. Not with the cavalry, but with the camels. Can he charge into the Mangudai? And now just taking some arrow fire. Looks like he will. Well, the horns are blowing and the camels are charging. Stone, please. MBL asking for stone just like he said he would. But that's a lot of Celt siege onagers. They're trying to shoot vills though. It's hard to hit. You don't have ballistics. Oh, those vills from MBL. MBL doesn't know where to send his vills. Yeah, MBL's all the stone. He's using it for towers. Oh, nice shot on the Gulams, but some cannon are chasing the Mangonels too. They just disappeared there. The Gulam down here. Did I say Gulam? I might have meant Obuk. Gulams for the last man till idle. And high pierce armor on them 8. Still not that great against the War Wagons, maybe. War Wagons going down. And ram push on MBL's castle in the middle. Look at Orange's score. Orange is the Hindustanis. Dominating at that. I think the team has it. Elite Gebettos. I mean, Mongols are strong. They might just be 3v4 strong. Is Gray gonna reboom in Red's? Okay, this is where if you're Red's teammates, if you are teammates with someone and that player is defeated, you can delete their buildings. You gotta go delete Red's farms now so Gray can't reboom on them. I know that's probably the last thing you're ever gonna pay attention to, but that would actually be the play here. Delete Red's farms. Don't let Gray steal them. Because Gray needs to reboom. He's going to be tight on resources. He's going to want everything he can to get as many TCs as possible and spam bills. And if you're... I don't know what he's saying. If you're MBL's team now, I think what you kind of want to do... MBL can't really do it because he's holding on the front. But whatever the next civ is, maybe the poles should work on slinging Falcon to get 5+ TCs. He has 4, but maybe another 3, so like 7 TCs, really pump out bills. You're on 46, you need to get to like 120. And then I guess just go skirms. Usually I say when you're rebooming, you need to get a trash unit first. Because you're going to be making so many of them over and over, you're going to run out of gold. Even if you get 1 gold mine. Just go straight for the trash at that point. But you use Dravidians. They have good skirms and bad light cav. Halb skirm probably the option. You can delete your allied buildings. Yep, when they are no longer in the game, you can delete your allies' stuff. That way, if you're, I don't know, trying to, 1, protect your ally, or 2, let's say red had some wall that was blocking the castle. Now, yellow can delete that gate, or delete those walls to get a better surround on the castle with rams. And that's the Elite Obuk castle. Elite Obuk will not be in. The Obuki will remain non-elite, and it's time for some Cavalier Flood from the poles. I don't know if that's enough. Some Kelt Halbs pop out. The Scorpions are behind. Red Cannon are trying to help. I don't see Elite Obuk again. And Flodge, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in. You. We're casting some games, and we're going to play some community games afterwards, so welcome in, everyone. I think you rated just as Twitch autoplayed an ad, so apologies if you get an ad. Hopefully it's not too bad. And Dragon Strikes GL. Thank you. So MBL, earlier in the game, we all know MBL is 2K8, almost 2K9, one of the best players in the game. His 1700 rated pocket. Wrote in the chat, MBL is not a very good pocket. Didn't like the early Imperial Age fight. And Kairos here was caught and almost defeated. But now the other team is trying to defeat MBL in a 3v4. Alright, this game has been absolutely wild. And I think they're gonna do it. Blue is here, and I mean, MBL's team's chance is that Gray can reboom and contribute. It doesn't need to be much, but I think if you could get to... I was saying skirms earlier, but they're rams. Yeah, maybe Halbs would be better against the Celts. And skirms work against Halbs anyway. Yeah, Pro 4v4 is wild. Lou Scott. Yeah, MBL's gonna lose his last castle. He's not gonna be able to make any more war wagons once he loses these. These are all the 14 he'll have if that castle drops, and looks like it will. 4 trebs is not something he can repair against. It takes like 26+ bills. And the Hindustani Shiitake hand cannoneers are crazy good as the Mangudai keep pushing forward. Theoden now trying to charge his light cav into the massive Mangudai. Will that be enough? That'd be enough, as it feels like the pole player is struggling against the Celts. Yep, there's no real team elo anywhere in AoE2, just individual. And MBL will call the GG. His base is destroyed. He's got nothing left. No war wagons, no war wagon production, no anything. And this team, with one player being defeated, will hold on as Jaefir takes the final fight. Someone has to translate. What did Jaefir say? Unfortunately, MBL partnered with the king who is killed by the Witch King at the Pelennor Fields and will not get a victory on Arena, but he will find himself one game closer to qualifying to play the league, as he needs to play 5 ranked team games. Yeah, led the team in kills, 496. Careless fell down. Falcon never could reboom after the early loss. And what a game that was. What a game that was. The team gets... You get points if you win. If you resign but your team wins, you still get the points. If you're defeated and your team wins, you still get the points. And I know that because I played many games with Ornlu over the years. So, once again, thank you, Flage, for the raid, and also Gabby for the raid earlier today. Thank you, everyone, for the follows. And I think we'll head over and play maybe a couple of team games now, if anyone in the chat wants to join. So, Arbe said he was around earlier. I need to go change a couple of my OBS hotkeys so I don't accidentally tab out. Hotkey management will be a thing for me during Rage Forced, swapping scenes properly. I get the 1 a.m. R base, that's fine. Let's see if I can go to a scene that will capture the game. There we go. For R-Base on my friends list, I don't see him. Where's R-Base? Are you online on Steam, R-Base? You're off to visit your sister today in Brisbane. We'll have a decent amount of driving. Have a great stream. We'll have a safe drive. Soxy. You're in game. Oh, you're in game right now? Oh, wait, you're there. Okay. Those two can be banned. Oh, maybe ban Nomad more than Team Islands. Let me know if anyone else wants to join and go falling asleep. Good night, Black Drazzle. Good night, good night. A lobby with the more fun stuff you want? Yeah, you're welcome to join Death Counter. You just Death Counter. Means we do have one more spot. Should anyone else wish to join? I don't have the chat on my overlay for this. I'll have to work around that. My voice chat, my headache, I think, is a bit too much for voice chat right now. My mouse cursor is super small right now, and I can't go to the options to change that because I would leave the party. Oh well. I am our face. Now my headache from Wildfire is a bit too much for voice chat right now. I just didn't have a chill game or two, and then take some more painkillers. I can tell looking at a monitor for an extended period is something my eyes are not going to hold up to. Is the air quality really bad there? It was much worse yesterday, but on the... Let me look up the AQI now. So on the scale that says basically 0 to 50 is good, 50 to 100 is moderate, 100 to 150 is kind of unhealthy, 150 to 200 is unhealthy, 200 to 300 is very unhealthy, and 300 plus is hazardous. We had hit the very unhealthy scale. It was around 260 on what they measure. It is clearing up a bit, and it seems to have shifted south of me now, but still quite uncomfortable. And we do have to worry about the World Cup finals being played Sunday, that they might be played in a forecast of smoke. GLHF Danny, would you like to join? We do have one more spot. I always use one more wonderful player to carry us. Yeah, the air quality has been atrocious. I've been suffering. Now we'll just queue a 3. I'll have to see if I can hopefully change my mouse cursor sizing. Actually, guys, I'm gonna back out real quick. I'm just gonna change my mouse cursor size. Sorry about that. I don't know why my cursor size changed. There we are. All right. I'll re-invite you. Do I wear a mask? I mean, you would need a special mask to actually filter that stuff out. What you can do is basically close all the windows and run the air conditioning, and that helps filter the particles and stuff. Do I play with low elo players? Yes. If you want to join, type your name in the chat. I'll send you an invite. Let me know if you got the death count, or if you got the death counter. If you got the invite. Let me know if you got the invite death counter. Unable to join, request failed. Once more. Can't now, but would love to next time. Alright, hello DJ Sapson. Hello Duke Pegasus. I'm gonna test a brand new mod. You can feel free to post in my my Discord if you want. I think we're just gonna play one game, and I don't think my headache can deal with a mod. Need to restart, didn't work. Alright, death counter will restart. Your name. And you invite them. Yeah, feel free to ask around my Discord if you want people to test stuff. I myself am not in a state of mind that can test. Or evolution. Yeah, I saw Sapson working in the RMS Discord earlier. I'm sure he's got something hooking up. Feeling really under the weather. That's okay. I am too. I am too. Literally, not just under the weather, but surrounded by it. Breathing it in. Like the weather is inside of me right now. Thanks to all the smoke in the air. I don't know. What do you want to be? Oh, yeah, super closed maps. Let's go. I guess Oasis is just Arabia with like extra walling, but under fire. Oh god. Now I'm now at that 5 minutes per day where the sunlight reflects off of my neighbor's deck, like the grill or whatever they have there, right into my window. And it blinds me. Hideout. Alright. I'm just gonna be pocket. Made a mod. You need to win the raffle in Otter's community games. Ah, is that what these things are for? Our base was 2p picking. Alright, that's fine. I'm pocket picking. Hello, limiting factor. Oh, we didn't get hideout. How you doing, limiting factor 0? You're having a lovely night. And how's my internet quality been, too? Seems like I haven't dropped anything. Yeah, if I feel like I'll probably be up for one game, then I'll have to call it quits. And ooh, we got Arabia. You got Arabia. Okay, I'll just random position on Arabia. Do Pegasus immediately goes pocket? Or Farbase 2p pocket would be something if Farbase randoms the pocket. He'll go flank then. And Britain's Persians. I guess Persians should have an insane pocket eco these days. Why is Arabia open? It's a fun map, Barbase. Are you an Arabia hater? Oh, is there Arabia in the league? I forgot to check the map pool. I saw some of them, like Coastal Forest from the show matches. Yes? Oh, yes. Good team game Arabias can be really good. We got this. We do. We'll see who gets pocket and flank. The match is starting. You'll see if we load in. Usually I play with Ornlu, so I'm the flank. But I feel like I'm better as the pocket. I guess I just really haven't caught up to the changes in the flank builds ever since they've added chickens, and also increased the cost of buying food, since you're not quite as fast up to the castle age. Are we gonna load in? No, we're not. No, we're not. Ooh, we're not loading in. Nope. Let's change the scene, get the music back. What, even our build orders are freestyle? I mean, we basically have 2 Arabias with Oasis there. Oh man, that Age of Mythology soundtrack just... It's nice. I think Oasis is better than Arabia. If I had to choose between derivatives and integrals, which would I choose? I would choose the latter because they're very integral. Also, the corners on this arena screenshot almost touch. It's like delete your corner castle drop, and then you just like wall hop in. Why is Nomad banned? So we can get Arabia. Better to walk on Oasis or build army. Oasis, you basically play it like Arabia. You go, usually it's the safe option is Archer's. I lost connection to multiplayer services. How's everyone else doing? You guys, in the queue? Did you leave the queue? Make a new party? You could, but we have 4 people right now. Unless we have, like, more people and we could do a lobby. Since the ranked queue seems to be broken, we just play a lobby game. If y'all are up for that. I don't know how we balance it. Might be more chill with my headache. You have a new map never seen before? Do you want to host a lobby then, Death Counter? Scales for 4v4. Alright. Host the lobby then. We'll play a never before seen map. Don't give us any spoilers though. Like remove the name of the map. Just rename the file to like new map or something generic, so we're surprised when we load in. Hey, make it a complete surprise for us. Alright, so if you want to join, you copy and paste that code. You open up a web browser, paste it in the web browser, and allow the website to open the link. The dangerous link. The Last Mangroves. Alright. I will paste the link too. You can also go to the Spectator AW2rex.com Spectator dashboard and use the lobby browser there. We need to pick colors for this map. Okay, our base is here. And Amped Up, you said you can join here if you want. Otherwise, we test out 2v2, I guess. What is your name, Amped Up? Are you one of these? Just invite random Amped Ups, and it might not even be you. Oh, Hard Knocks. Hello, hello. Oh, you're Hard Knocks. All right. And Nameless Guy. A Nameless Guy. We know Nameless Guy. Ah, you can't turn Discord. All right. Let me just click on it. I'll take a look. Sign in another way. Insert my security key into the USB port. What? Okay. Never mind. I will not What? Alright. Sign in on my other browser. I think I'm logged in here and it should remember my sign in. God, I'm having trouble signing into the website. Alright, we got it. Only took a few attempts. The Genetic Age. A mod where everything reproduces and evolves. Military units reproduce at your base if you have buildings. Animals reproduce naturally everywhere. Each season lasts 5 minutes. At the end of the season, units reproduce if at home. Breed animals inside your base for a food supply. Parents pass their genes to new units. Genetic variations make your units different. Keep your best units alive and destroy your opponents to win. That sounds fun. When I have less of a headache, we'll have to try it out for a community game. Genetic Age. Right, and we got Robert. Do we know who Robert is? I just don't want to get someone in if they don't know what they're doing. This 900 0-2 feels like they might be needing maybe the first mangroves, not the last ones. Say, Robert, are you from the chat? Where are the rules? Yeah, I think we might just go 3v3 then. They don't say anything. Yeah, let's just go 3v3. I don't know how we split it, but we can try 3v3. I guess Hard Knocks go with me. And then everyone else can kind of be random. That sounds good too. What's the map? None of us have. Only Death Counter knows. It'll be a surprise. Oh, someone... Arbase! What happened to Arbase? Poor Arbase couldn't get the file transfer. Age 2 crash? Did your game crash? You keep failing to receive the map. I've received it. Alright, looks like our base is struggling to join the lobby. Let's see. Oh, right, Robert's back. Yeah, the invite button's bugging out. Oh my gosh. No more faults here. Oh, you can balance out Robert. Robert's here. Okay, Nameless Guy's unable to join the lobby. Robert's here? Okay, that's fine. If I have no more fault, balances them out. Nameless can't rejoin. Maybe we need to rehost. Might not have a required mod. No, it should be transferred from Death Counter. Okay, Nameless Guy is here. Our base is restarting. Okay. Our base restarting. Let him rejoin and we'll try once more. Can you hop in? Ah, you're in the YouTube chat. I totally didn't see that. already played since like 2002. Ah, sorry, I literally, my vision cannot see that side. Can you hop in? We do have the last spot taken already, though. I don't know if I'll play another game tonight, but feel free to hop into community games whenever you're around and you see us playing. I think we're just going to try to go... Yeah, our base is trying to join. We do have 8 players for this game. You know, that's okay. I think you and Numerfolt can split each other, and that'll be good. Okay, our base is here. Oh, someone else got kicked. Who is that? Who'd we lose? Nameless Guy, we lost again. Alright, if I click ready up, do I get kicked? Ah, the game shouldn't be this hard. So I play 1v1. It's a team game. It's a team game. Oh no, some random person joined in place of Nameless Guy. A 1v7. I could have to work for King of the Hill. Oh, Nameless Guy was kicked. That was probably... Did Death Counter try to transfer the map? If you have the map file, then what you need to do is back out without restarting the game. Intensify. This isn't even matchmaking. This is just lobby. I mean, we couldn't play a team game because the matchmaking dropped us. We can't play a lobby game because the map won't transfer. Yeah, it's now Arabia. Okay, anyone have a headache after this? Had a headache before this. Ah, man, this brings me back to the days of the HD edition when we were watching Twitch streams and a greater percentage of the time was spent setting up the lobby and playing in the lobby. Alright, so one of either Numerfolt or Robert go team 2. One of you two go team 2. And then I think we're about as good as we can get for teams. Yeah, there we go. Numerfolt go team 2. Thank you very much. You were there, Gandalf. Wasn't even that long ago. I guess this is the year we hit the point where DE is out longer than HD was out. Alright, did we all get the map? Oh, are we all ready? Our base is ready? Hard Knocks? They did. Oh my gosh. 7 out of 8 players are ready. We might start the game. Hey, are you ready, chat? You know, I gotta just do a quick ad on Twitch so we don't have an ad during the game. Wait, let me get that out of the way. I'm curious what the map is too. Right, 90 seconds, and hopefully Hard Knocks will be ready. Yeah, Robert. Just you and Nimmerfolt. Just make sure you split. Well, Platypus. Ads will be... Watch YouTube for the no ad experience. You can't click I'm ready. Yeah, maybe if Death Counter unreadies, then Hard Knocks can ready? Okay, so this is Hard Knock life, I guess. Okay, Hard Knocks will be right back. Hard Knocks will be right back. Ah, man. Alright, he's back. Map might transfer. Map might transfer. Hello, Haranar. Hit me with the ad, I dare you. Do you have Twitch Turbo? Oh, there's my internet dropping. Is there a mini F on stream? I dropped 254 frames. It's not a problem. Oh, we did it. Everyone is ready. Where's our base? 14, our base. I didn't hear the taunt. That's because I forgot to turn my audio on. I will do that in-game. I'll need to zoom out too. Alright, we're doing it. We're Burmese. Don't know if we'll be pocket or flank. I don't know if we hit the position button. We're 1, 2, 3, 5 on our team against 4, 6, 7, 8. Druze, Bohemians, Burmese, Ethiopians will get outposts. Oh gosh, we have so many buffaloes. And I need to change my scene. I need to change my hotkeys. Or not my hotkeys, my zoom and my audio. There we go. Alright, we got this. I can hear flank. I guess we go, what do we do? Do we go archers? They're good against hulks. Can we dock? We gotta go demo? Where are the wood lines? I think Death Piano said this was similar to Arabia. We have lots of relics on our side, so that's nice. Oh, there are deep fish there. Do we kill them? Oh, there's a rhino. Do I lame that? Oh, there's no allied vision either. Oh, we need a market for cartography. Okay, really big throwback. Start promoting the next cartographers. Alright. Dock on the forest leader. Okay. So we'll need to just do like a standard archer build and dock the forest leader, I guess. Okay, so Death Gun is my pocket. The rhino right there. Oh, so many buffaloes. First time with the Gajurs. Oh, that'll be rough. So I'll just say, there you have Rhino. If you want.
Yes.
There we go. Ooh, more buffaloes. So many buffaloes. Alright. Liking the buffaloes. Let's buffalo our way to victory. Make a meal next to you. Yeah, I guess that's how you do Gajurs on this one. So many buffaloes. I think we just go, we'll need a barracks as our, or a mining camp as our Dark Age build. Oh, that's gold's forward. Do I have a back gold? There. I do not like that gold. But I think I might have to go for it. I don't see much other option. Also, no deer to push. Buffalo's starting to get a bit overcrowded. So 19 pop and loom, we're up. Burmese, so we'll have a good wood bonus. So we're up. Yeah, Chad is just a team. Okay, not much to dock there. Gold now. Against our base is the Bulgarians, so we might even see men at arms. Alright, and we're up. Adopted your forests. dock. Oh yeah, that'll be beach terrain once we chop through a bit. Alright.
အစ်စ်မဲခုတ်သမားအမိန်ပေးပါ
အသက်ပဲဟေး
ဟုတ်ကဲ့ဟေးကျွန်တော်သွားနေပါအမိန်ပေးပါစောင်းလို့ရည်သမားစောင်းလို့ရည်သမားတစ်ခုတ်သမား
အမိန်ပေးပါဟုတ်ကဲ့အမိန်ပေးပါကျမလိုက်ပါဟေး
Barracks out here. Check the ranges up by the gold.
အစ်စ်မဲ
Oh, I have no idea. Do I want to dock? Do I want to just go archers? I think I'll just go archers.
ကျမသွားနေ
I mean, I could go galleys instead of archers. Would that be better?
ဟေး
I don't know what to dock. I'll have to see where I can dock. Maybe that barracks was a complete waste of wood.
ဟုတ်ကဲ့
ဟုတ်ကဲ့
ဟေးခုတ်သမား
Bigger space to dock. That house is blocking my dock spot.
အမိန်ပေးပါကျမသွားနေဟုတ်ကဲ့ဟုတ်ကဲ့ဟေးဆောက်လို့ရည်သမား
This terrain is weird. Is our base docking? He's not. Then we can just go archers. This is TC, right?
အစ်စ်မဲမှန်ပါ
ဟုတ်ကဲ့
စောင်းလို့ရည်သ
ဆော
မား
က်လို့ရည်သမား
Yep.
အမိန်ပေးပါ
There are the men at arms up to bring Tower Rush to.
ဟုတ်ကဲ့
ဆောက်လို့ရည်သမားဟုတ်ကဲ့ပြုတ်နေသမား
ဟုတ်ကဲ့ဟေးတစ်ခုတ်ဟေး
Back.
အမိန်ပေးပါဟေးဘာလုပ်လဲ
Should have covered for that in the house.
ကျွန်တော်သွားနေပါဟုတ်ကဲ့ပါ
Okay, so we just rush that down now.
ဟုတ်ကဲ့ဆောက်လို့ရည်သမားဆောက်လို့ရည်မိမကျမသွားလို့
အမိန်ပေးမယ်စောင်းလို့ရည်သမား
ဟုတ်ကဲ့ကျမသွားလို့
ဟုတ်ကဲ့စောင်းလို့ရည်အမိန်ပေးပါစောင်းလို့ရည်သမား
ဟေးမှန်ပါဟုတ်ကဲ့ပါဟုတ်ကဲ့ပါမှန်ပါအမိန်ကြီးဆောက်လို့ရည်သမားဟေးဆောက်လို့ရည်သမားကျမလိုက်ဟုတ်ကဲ့ဆောက်လို့ရ
ဟေး
ည်သ
မယ်
မား
စောင်းလို့ရည်သမားဟေးကျွန်တော်သွားနေပါ
မှန်ပါဆောက်လို့ရည်သမားဟုတ်ကဲ့ဆောက်လို့ရည်သမားအမိန်မသွားနေ
အစ်စ်ဟုတ်ကဲ့ဟေး
ဆောက်လို့ရည်သမား
Hey.
မှန်ပါ
ဟုတ်ကဲ့တက်ကြကျွန်တော်လည်းနားလေသွားနေပါငါတို့တိုက်နေတော့ကျွန်တော်သွားနေပါလက်နဲ့ယူကြနားလေသွားနေပါ
Oh, this is something.
တက်ကြဟုတ်ကဲ့သွားနေပါငါတို့တိုက်မိတ်ပေးပါ
ဟုတ်ကဲ့ကျမလိုက်ကျမသွားနေ
ဟုတ်ကဲ့ကျွန်တော်သွားလေပါမိတ်ပေးပါဟုတ်ကဲ့
Yeah, so our base has the good old repair from inside the tower trick going on for him now.
ကျွန်တော်သွားနေယူကြ
ဟုတ်ကဲ့ကိတ်တိန်သမားဟုတ်
မှ
ကဲ့
န်ပါသိသိမှာမိတ်လို့သွားနေပါမိတ်လို့သွားလေငါတို့တိုက်မိတ်တော့မိတ်လို့သွားနေမိတ်လို့သွားလေတက်ကြ
Okay.
အမိန်ပေးပါဆောက်လို့ရည်သမား
My dock. Alright.
ဆောက်လို့ရည်သမား
မိတ်ပေးပါမိတ်တော့သွားနေပါမိတ်လို့သွားနေကျွန်တော်သွားနေပါ
မှန်ပါ
ဟုတ်ကဲ့ကျွန်တော်သွားနေပါမိတ်ပေးပါကျွန်တော်သွားနေပါငါတို့တိုက်ငါတို့ကျွန်တော်သွားနေပါပြီနားလေတက်ကြမိတ်တော်တိုင်းဟုတ်ကဲ့ကျွန်တော်နားလေသွားနေပါကြ
Okay. We gotta go demos on the wood, right? I can't do demos on that
ဟုတ်
gold.
ကဲ့နားလေသွားနေပါနဲ့ယူကြနားလေနားလေပါတယ်ငါတို့တိုက်ကျွန်တော်နားလေ
What year is it where I'm sad I can't make demos?
တက်ကြဟုတ်ကဲ့ကျွန်တော်သွားနေပါနဲ့ယူကြအမိတ်ပေးပါကျွန်တော်သွားနေပါငါတို့တိုက်ဟုတ်ကဲ့
အမိန်ပေးပါဟုတ်မှန်ပါဟုတ်ကဲ့
Let's do maybe a market. I can't do a market because I don't have a mill.
ဆောက်လို့ရည်သမား
တက်ကြဟုတ်ကဲ့မိတ်လို့သွားနေပါ
A demo on that wood line.
ကျွန်တော်သွားနေပါအမိတ်လို့တိုင်းပါအစ်စ်မဲ
Oh, we did it.
ဟုတ်ကဲ့အမိတ်ပေးပါလေ
I still my scout alive.
မိတ်ပေး
မှ
ပါ
န်ပါ
မိတ်တော့သွားနေသွားနေကျွန်တော်သွားနေပါ
အမိန်မသွားနေပါဟုတ်မှန်ကျမပါဟုတ်ကဲ့ကျမသွားနေပြီကျမလုံးကျမလုံး
ဟုတ်ကဲ့
ဟုတ်မှန်ပါ
မိတ်ပေးပါ
အသက် သက်ပဲ
ကျွန်တော်လှုပ်လိုက်ပြီဒီမှာကျွန်တော်သွားနေပါပြီ
ဟေး
မှန်ပါ
အမိန်တော်တိုင်း
အမေအစ်စ်ကိုလှုပ်လိုက်မယ်ကျွန်တော်သွားနေပါဒီမှာဟေးမိတ်ပေးပါ
အမိန်ပြီးပါငါတို့တိုင်းမယ်ဟုတ်ကဲ့တက်ကြ
ဟုတ်ကဲ့
အမိန်ပေးအသက်ပဲတူတမ
အမိန်တော်တိုင်း
အစ်စ်ပဲဘိုင်းတူဒီမှာ
စား
Here,
လို့
Ethiopians rescue cheap outposts. Alright, that was crazy, but it worked.
စောက်လို့ရဒီမှာ
အသက်ပဲ
And we are... Oh, you know what we can do? We can do a transport and like pop skirms in and out of the transport.
ဘိုင်းတူဒီမှာဟုတ်ကဲ့
What do you have there? 7 on gold. Good. They're all weak.
ဟုတ်ကဲ့မသွားနေပြီ
Bills shouldn't be there, but oh well. We've got deep fish here.
အသက်ပဲ
အစ်စ်ဟုတ်ကဲ့တစ်ခုတ်ဒီမှာငါဖ
ဟုတ်
မ်းဒီ
ကဲ့
မှာ
အမိန်တော်တော်သွားနေပါပြီအမိန်တော်တိုင်းလက်နဲ့ယူကြ
အမိန်
Get a
ပေး
blacksmith
အ
up.
မိန်တော်တိုင်းဟုတ်ကဲ့ငါတို့တိုင်းမယ်ကျွန်တော်သွားနေပါပြီ
See if we can't see what our base is up to.
အမိန်တော်တိုင်းငါတို့သွားနေပါပြီမိန်ပြီးပါငါတို့သွားနေပါဟုတ်ကဲ့ဟုတ်ကဲ့
အမိန်ပဲဟုတ်ကဲ့ဟုတ်တမဟေး
Farm
မိန်ပြီးပါ
soon.
ကျွန်တော်သွားနေပါဟုတ်ကဲ့
Wallen. It's a
မိန်
Waller.
တော်တိုင်းဟုတ်ကဲ့ကျွန်တော်သွား
Market 2.
ဟုတ်ကဲ့ကျွန်တော်သွားနေယူကြငါတို့သွားနေငါတို့တိုင်းမယ်
There's one on the edge of the map. Maybe we can catch a Vill out there. Purple ended me. Oh no.
မိန်တော်တိုင်းမှာဟုတ်ကဲ့ငါလေပါတယ်တက်ကြ
အသက်ပဲစားလို့ရတမ
မိတ်ပေးပါ
စားလို့ရ
မိန်
တမ
ပြီးပါ
Pay attention to houses.
ဟုတ်ကဲ့ကျွန်တော်သွားတက်ကြမိန်ပြီးပါအမိန်တော်သွားနေ
How's we can do that? How much wood is there? Okay, 27.
မိန်ပြီးပါဟုတ်ကဲ့
It would not be inconceivable we could send Vills to chop that.
စောက်လို့ရ
ဟေး
ဒီမှာ
စားလို့ရစားလို့ရစားလို့ရတမ
အမိန်တော်တိုင်းမှာဟုတ်ကဲ့ကျွန်တော်သွားနေပါပြီဟုတ်ကဲ့ငါသွားနေပါကျွန်တော်သွားနေပါကျွန်တော်သွားနေပါကျွန်တော်သွားနေပါကျွန်တော်သွားနေပါပြီဟုတ်ကဲ့ငါသွားနေပါ
Oh, I see potential for demos.
အစ်စ်ပဲ
ဟေးဟုတ်ကဲ့အသက်ပဲစား
မိန်
လို့ရ
ပြီး
တ
ပါ
မ
ဟုတ်ကဲ့ကျွန်တော်သွားနေပါပြီ
Oh, I see lots of potential for demos.
အမိန်ပေးဟေးစားလို့ရ
မိန်
တမ
တော်တိုင်းမိန်ပြီးပါ
Okay, I need to think about getting this side of the base walled.
မိန်တော်
It's
တိုင်း
huge
ကျွန်
wall
တော်
though.
သွားနေပါ
We just gotta wait the bullet to go for it.
မိတ်ပေးပါစောက်လို့သွားနေပါအစ်စ်ပဲကျွန်တော်လှုပ်လိုက်တစ်ခုတ်ဒီမှာကျွန်တော်လှုပ်လိုက်စောက်လို့တစ်ခုတ်ဒီမှာ
မိန်ပြီးပါဟုတ်ကဲ့တက်ကြကျွန်တော်သွားနေပါတက်ကြကျွန်တော်သွားနေလက်နဲ့ယူကြ
So the show, we're just there, right? That's the plan. We gotta get 2 demos into here. There's skirms in the back. See if I can run the scout around. Do we want a 3rd demo?
ဟုတ်ကဲ့
Demos even good these days? I have no idea if like I can kill feudal units with demos. God, that was such a juicy demo shot. I'm just gonna go for it. Hope he doesn't see.
ဟုတ်ကဲ့
စားလို့ရတမ
ဟေးခုတ်ဒီမှာတစ်ခုတ်ဒီမှာ
Okay, we gotta hope our base doesn't see. Let's do another dock. Let's see if maybe we can hit that.
ဟုတ်ကြိုက်မယ်လက်နဲ့ယူကြ
Hit that dock mill. Okay, distract the scout there. Over here.
မိန်တော်သွားနေပါပြီ
I guess you can garrison the fishing ships now. There's skirmishers anywhere? So he doesn't see us.
ဟုတ်ကဲ့ငါလေပါပဲ
အမိန်ပေးပါ
စောက်လို့စောက်လို့စောက်လို့
မိန်ပြီးပါဟုတ်ကဲ့သွားနေပါပြီ
I have no idea if the demo will do any damage. It's a weak bill.
မိန်ပြီးတက်ကြ
Okay. He doesn't see it. Around there. Get it. Alright. Run the scout away. I was gonna see the skirm. Here come the demos. Let's get a good demo hit on the bills, on the gold. Yes. Get it. Yes. Yes. It actually worked.
ဟုတ်ကဲ့
မှန်ပါကျွန်တော်သွားနေပါ
Alright, let's run some stone. See if we're easier around by.
စားလို့ရတမစားလို့ရတမ
မိတ်လှုပ်လိုက်စောက်လို့ရဒီမှာ
မိန်ပြီးပါတို့တိုက်မယ်
ဟေး
We want docks.
စားလို့ရတမ
အစ်စ်ပဲစောက်လို့ရဒီမှာ
Up there, our base is going fires.
ဟုတ်ကဲ့တက်ကြ
Are spears still useful against fires? I don't know.
ကျွန်တော်သွားနေပါ
Wall that in.
စောက်လို့ရ
ဟုတ်ကဲ့စားလို့ လို့ရေးတမအမိတ်ပေးစောက်လို့ရေးတမ
Over there. Oh, the TC is. All right.
ဟေးလုံးလိုက်ဟုတ်ကဲ့စောင်းလို့ရမှာ
ဟုတ်ကဲ့
စောင်းလို့ရမှာ
I think so. I used demos. Maybe help other side. Okay, Galley should be doing its skirms, I think. Oh, there's a demo there. Alright, that helps against the skirms, sure.
ဟုတ်တမ
Yeah, it should be walled aside on this.
ဟုတ်ကဲ့အမိတ်ပေးပါမိတ်တော်အတိုင်းကျွန်တော်သွားနေပါပြီ
Do I have a Hulk hotkey? I don't even know what my Hulk hotkey is.
မိတ်ပေးပါအစ်မယ်ဂျိတ်သိန်းဟုတ်ကဲ့စောင်းလို့ရမှာ
Probably be going with fires though to take out the buildings. Oh, we should take out the war galleys from the pocket. Definitely need a tower on that gold.
အားလုံးစားမိတ်တော်အတိုင်းကြ
That could hurt.
ဟုတ်ကဲ့တစ်ခုတ်တမှာ
မိတ်ပေးပါနဲ့ယူကြ
Yikes. Up.
အမိတ်တော်
Okay, red is running.
မိတ်ပေးပါ
မိတ်ပေးပါအစ်မယ်စောင်းလို့ဟုတ်ကဲ့မိတ်ပေးပါ
Let's do wheelbarrow, I guess. We have farms.
အသက်ပဲစောက်လို့ရေးတမ
ဟေးမိုင်းတူတမှာစောင်းလို့ရတမှာအစ်မယ်
စမပါစောက်လို့ရေးတမ
There. Oh, Death Counter's gonna castle drop. Our base is up. That means he can go prep post. He's gonna have double stable knights. I think we just go demos against knights though. So quick on fires against these things. We go demos against the knights. Do blacksmith upgrades affect fires? I think so. Can we destroy the market? That could be sick. That could be actually pretty nice. We could.
သွားနေပါမိုင်းတူတမှာ
There.
ဟုတ်ကဲ့
စောက်လို့ရေးတမ
အစ်မယ်
Oh. Dem, I get the knight. How do we do against knights? Not much against knights, honestly.
ဟုတ်ကဲ့
တိတ်တမ
And we're up. Alright, we're up.
အားလုံးကျွန်တော်သွားနေပါ
Some demos again. He's just YOLOing that castle out there. Got some archers to deal with the hulks. Add more skirms, why not? Let's upgrade that. Focus fire the hull. And rush the war galleys again. Let's pull back to the castle if we can. That up. Guess we're gonna need a GC over there. Would be a good spot. I think I need more towers. Yeah, let's get under the castle, hit the castle. Good. I gotcha.
တက်တယ်စောက်လို့ရေးစောက်လို့ရေးတမ
Probably shouldn't be reseeding those farms, but need medium warship. Nice. Overcrop, that is very overchopped at this point.
ဟုတ်ကဲ့တစ်ခုတ်တမှာ
I think everyone just sent that guy a bunch of resources. Okay, university.
Hey,
There's TC there.
မိတ်ပေးပါဒီမှာ
I'm bad. We got this.
ဟုတ်ကဲ့စောက်လို့ရတမ
All right. Well, I have enjoyed this map. This has been an interesting matchup here. Am I being attacked anywhere? Nope. Okay, let's clear my wood line down there. These wood lines at the being just reeds are brutal.
စောက်လို့ရတမ
Hey,
အတက်ပဲ
မိတ်ပေးပါဟုတ်ကဲ့ Hey စောက်လို့ရဒီမှာစောက်လို့ရဒီမှာစောက်လို့ရဒီမှာစောက်လို့ရဒီမှာစောက်လို့ရဒီမှာကျွန်တော်လှုပ်လိုက်ကျွန်တော်သွားနေတာအတိမဲ့
စောက်လို့ရတမ
At least he's doing something there.
မိတ်ပေးပါ Hey စောက်လို့ရဒီ
See,
မှာ
that's what I wanted. All right. Tower should do with the whole
အတိမဲ့စောက်လို့
diversity soon.
မိတ်ပေးပါ
More vills over that TC. I can think about house walling now.
စောက်လို့ရတမစောက်လို့ရတမ
I don't know if that's the right place to wall, but we'll see. There's a castle for our base. I could like sneak a couple fires over here.
ဟုတ်ကဲ့
စောက်လို့ရတမ
Maybe open that wall and get another demo ready. Oh, not the demo upgrade. Need more docks somehow.
ဟုတ်ကဲ့
Dock there.
Hey ကျွန်တော်သွားနေပါ
Ooh, voting for the team game. Cool. Maybe we should do that. Bottom for the tower. Okay, fire something through that wall, right?
မှန်ပါမိတ်ပေးပါ
Okay, double tower defense, TC defense there. Push that back. It's fine.
အတက်ပဲ
University, get that up.
စောက်လို့ရဒီမှာမိတ်ပေးပါလှုပ်လိုက်မယ်ဟုတ်ကဲ့
Let's just outpost over there.
စောက်လို့ရတမတခုတ်တမအတက်ပဲ
I hope this TC goes up.
စောက်လို့ရတမစောက်လို့ရတမ
Really close to being up. Our base in gold somewhere. Oh, I didn't realize that. Just hide you in the corner there.
အတိမဲ့
စောက်လို့ရစောက်လို့ရတမစောက်လို့ရတမ
Alright, what are the ballistics? That's good.
ကျွန်တော်သွားနေပါ
Won't say no ballistics. Oh, there's farms here. Hello, farms and relics. That TC did get denied 95%. Alright, heal the vills for that TC.
တခုတ်တမ
Hey စောက်လို့ရဒီမှာ
There. Our base trying to wall us again. Alright. Got it.
ဟုတ်ကဲ့အတိမဲ့မိတ်ပေးပါဟုတ်ကဲ့ Hey မိတ်ပေးပါ
တခုတ်တမဟုတ်ကဲ့စောက်လို့ရတမစောက်လို့ရတမစောက်လို့ရတမစောက်လို့ရတမစောက်လို့ရတမ
Very worth it, right?
အမိန်တော်တိုင်း
Military. This is such a confusing map to play. I'm enjoying it though. This is a good one.
အတိမဲ့စောက်လို့
Definitely a good one. Makes it kind of hard to see where to place the farms when you have the rice farms.
ဟုတ်ကဲ့
Something like attacking over
မိတ်
here.
ပေးပါ
စောက်လို့ရတမ
Okay, yeah, like the problem is Numerfold is just spamming the ships. Oh, ram push, ram push. I think we're dead.
အတက်ပဲ
အတိမဲ့သွားနေပါ
I think we're dead. What else do that? Bringing clinker construction probably
မိတ်ပေးပါ
first.
အမိတ်ပေးပါ
Alright.
စောက်လို့ရဒီမှာဟုတ်ကဲ့စောက်လို့ရဒီမှာ
No. No. No.
Hey ကျွန်တော်လောက်ကန်ပါကျွန်တော်သွား
Oh, there are infinite mangroves.
ဟုတ်
Ooh.
ကဲ့
All right.
စောက်လို့ရဒီမှာအတိမဲ့စောက်လို့ရဒီမှာ
I'll get a castle soon.
ဟုတ်ကဲ့ Hey စောက်လို့ရဒီမှာအတိမဲ့ကျွန်တော်လောက်လိုက်စောက်လို့ရဒီမှာ
စောက်လို့ရတမ
Hey
More docks here. I've spotted a little bit of docks.
ဟုတ်ကဲ့ကျမလည်းလိုက်ရမှာ
Okay, careening. Should be the last thing I need for the ships.
ဟုတ်တယ်လိုက်ရမှာ
Alright, that's GG then. That was a crazy map. Alright. So what's the... Oh my gosh! Amazon Warriors, Eagle Warriors. Okay, Skirmishers are the scariest of all units. We got some demo hits. Hello, Race Car Driver on YouTube. Yeah, this was a fun map. I enjoyed it. Those are the last mangroves. I guess they respawn. Didn't know where to dock. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Elite turtle ships the other side. Death Counter was imp at least, but I don't think there's any stopping the turtle ships. They're Ethiopians. Yeah, Robert probably had a rough go of it against Purple. And Numerfold had probably the easier time being able to play pocket and then just make ships. You got a few nice demos on our base's gold, though. It was worth it. Definitely worth it. Oh, yeah, 83 kills. That's nice. Yeah, the other side was getting rolled. Yeah, Numerfold. The other side had this happening. So, yeah. Oh, that was nice, though. That was nice. Anyway, yeah, you can dead object to make things respawn. Anyway, that's all I'm gonna be able to do with this headache I have tonight. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you, Death Counter, for the amazing map too. Let's see. I had seen someone online. Oh, yeah, we can raid Donut Ninja on Twitch. So thank you all so much for watching. Oh, Bobby, that was great. That was great. It's okay to die. Happens to all of us. So thank you all so much for watching. We'll raid someone on Twitch. I'll see when I stream over the weekend. Rage Force definitely starts